welcome back to Mill Kit Reviews. Got a few packs here to review today, right? The ones I've had for a while, used an awful lot, right? I've got to say that everything gets used in anger, shall we say, and it's used a lot. So when we come around to putting these videos together, right, there's a lot of, in fact, it's all the truth, right? Nothing's to be hidden from you. What we've got here is the Rush 12 backpack. Right, now, I've come across a lot of people that are thinking, they call it the Rush 12 because it's 12 litre. It's not. It's designed as a 12-hour backpack. The actual capacity of this, right, is 21.2 litres or 1,296 cubic inches, which sounds a hell of a lot. The size of it, 18 inches high, top to bottom, 11 inches wide, and quite a respectable 6 inches deep. Right, the pack itself is constructed of 1050D nylon, which a lot of 511 packs are constructed from. Right, it's a water resistant nylon. Right, they won't call it waterproof, don't have waterproof zippers, but having said that, I've never had one leak to an extent where it's caused me any real problems, right, with the contents. In total, you've got 16 compartments, right. It's made out of a mixture of compartments, pocket slots, right. It really is very well thought out. Lots of MOLLE webbing on the front, on the sides. Right, we've even got some attachment points on the bottom if you want to go and connect up a pack or a poncho or something. You've got something to attach it to. Right, you've got two drainage grommets in the bottom. Some people love them, some people don't. It's your choice. Right, make your own mind up. If you don't like them, some waterproof gaffer tape or something on the inside or the outside. Again, it's your choice. Just to help keep the dust out. Right, let's have a quick tour of this pack. Right, we've got the usual 511 organisation compartment right on the front here. Right, YKK zippers throughout, as always with 511. Right, no expense spared there, and us, the end user, reap the benefit of that majorly important decision that's made. What have we got in here? Well, apart from the big pocket here, right, which goes right to the bottom of the pack, right, we've got two smaller ones here. Right, there's a business card pocket or something similar here, wherever you want to put in it. Right, got two pen slots, a bigger compartment here, together with two keyring attachment points or anything you want to go and pop in there so it doesn't escape. A zippered compartment here. Right, again, which goes roughly halfway down the length of this pocket. It's down to there, down to my fingers. Right, we just go and zip that up. Right, we'll move you around to the main compartment. I hope this wind isn't too bad. I've actually filmed this 3 times now and had problems with wind noise. It's been really rough around here recently, but we're hoping today's been the lightest day of all. Right, we'll unzip this. We've got these compression straps either side that I've just undone. We'll unzip this right down to the bottom and take a look at what we've got in here. Right, we've got a nice laptop size compartment there. Now, it's not padded for a laptop, but having said that, I can get my 15-inch Toshiba in here with no real problem. Right, even with the MPC case. If you take a look at the other videos I've done a review on this quite a while ago. Right, it's a purposely designed either concealment carry or laptop case. That fits in there nice, it gives it all the padding that you need. Right, obviously we've got a shock cord adjuster here, right, which really can cinch that up nice and tight. Right, inside the flap, we've got a couple of mesh compartments here, right, which make organisation nice and easy. I mean, you can find things here, a piece of cake, you see my hand straight through it. Right, and again, one at the top. Still YKK zippers on the inside. You know, it's really good. Right, you've not got any problems at all with any cutting back on quality on these. Right, we just zip that up. Makes it a bit easier to manhandle the pack. Right, on the top here, we've got, this goes through into the main compartment we've just seen. You've got 2 aerial ports. Right, just in case you want to go and carry any radio equipment in there, one each side. Right, so no problem with if you have a change around from one side to the other. We've got another smaller handy compartment up the top here, right, which is just down to the top of the pouch on the back there. Right, becoming a pretty standard feature amongst 511 packs. I must admit, I find this really handy. Right, you've got a fleece-lined zippered compartment here, big enough to put your mobile phone in, right, your sunglasses. I mean, they fit in there quite nicely. You just pop those in there. Right, and away it goes. They're not going to get scratched, they're not going to get damaged. One thing to remember though, that compartment does actually protrude down into the main compartment of the pack. So when you're packing it out, just remember, right, you might have your sunglasses in there. Right, we move round to the back of the pack. This is also a hydration pack. Right, you can unzip here. Right, you've got loads of space in there. I'm not being, you'll easily get a 2 litre hydration bladder in there. Drainage hole at the bottom, just like on the bottom of the pack. Right, you've got a suspension strap on the top here, and the exit port for the tube comes through the top. Right, now that again protrudes inside the main compartment of the pack, so you move that around and out through one of these exit ports as I showed you just now. So you've got plenty there. You've got one for your hydration tube, one for your aerial if need be. Right, so you're well and truly covered. All the straps, the buckles, right, the grab handle, very well made, very well stitched. All bar tacks are used wherever they needed. In some places you've got bar tacks even if you don't need them, right, but it just eases the use of the pack. Right, in my opinion, it strengthens it an awful lot. Plenty of padding on the shoulder straps, ergonomically designed to fit in around your chest and your arms, so you're not going to get any chafing. Again, right, the actual quick release buckles on the shoulder straps, they're nicely concealed, right, so you're not going to get any damage or unnecessary pressure which might pop it undone. As we're finding on an awful lot of packs now, right, you've got this, I don't know what they call it. Can somebody at 511 please drop me a line if you're watching this and let me know what you call this rubberized material here. It's an anti-slip material. It's exceptionally good. It really, really is good. Me personally, I'd like to see slightly bigger patches, right, to give you more adhesion, stop it sliding around on you. Right, things to bear in mind with the Rush 12, in fact with all of the Rush backpacks, right, you don't get a waist belt. You've got attachment buckles, right, I'm sure you can find a webbing belt to fit through these. I don't know why you don't get them. I suppose really you don't really need them on a pack of this size. If I had a removable belt on this, I'd probably take it off, right, purely and simply because as an EDC pack I don't need a belt, right, but some of you out there using these, you might well do. Again, it's your choice. Just a little pointer here. Looking at the MOLLE pouches, right, that you get from 511, you get them either with a 2 loop spacing or a 4. Now on this Rush 12 you've actually got 3 loops on the width. You can just about squeeze a 4th one on the end here and it would be a just fit. Right, so bear that in mind if you're going to look for side pouches to attach to these. Right, it's something that you need to bear in mind. Right, choose carefully. Right, I don't know why they don't do a 3 spacing on the MOLLE pouches. Right, again, perhaps someone at 511 might be able to tell me. Right, it's bound to come up in conversation and some of the many hundreds of questions that I receive, right, about the reviews that I do. That's really about it, I think. Have we covered everything? Yes, I think we have. Right, one thing I'm going to add to this, if you watch the Rush 24 review that I've done, I had a lot of interest from people on the tier attachment system with the Moab 10 and the Moab 6. Can't show you the Moab 6 because I don't have one, right, but I can show you on the Moab 10. That is the same height. It's a bit narrower, right, but it will, without any shadow of a doubt, attach quite nicely. I haven't put all of the straps on to show you exactly where, but this is the female part of the tier system. Right, the male part comes on this strap which attaches with these buckles into the MOLLE loops on the side. Now when it comes down to the nitty gritty, that would attach into there, right, and then you can cinch it down nice and tight to make one unit to move around easier. Some people have said they don't like the idea of having this colour on the black or vice versa. Right, if you get the black Moab series packs, right, you get a black tier system with it. If you get the sandstone, you get a sandstone. To me, it doesn't really make any difference, but what you can do, if you really do have an issue with this, you can obtain the tier system straps together with the female docks on the end as a separate item. They're not expensive. I think in the catalogue in the UK, I think they're £15, right, which is not a great deal of money at all. So if that is an issue to you, please bear that in mind. Don't let it put you off of having one pack in one colour, one in another. Right, you can always go for that option, right, of getting an additional tier system so you can then mix and match and do what you want with them. If anybody's got any questions about this pack, please drop me a line. Right, I'll always answer your questions if I possibly can. Feel free at any point, right, to send questions in. I get a lot of questions saying, is it alright if I ask a question? Don't worry about that. Just fire them off. Right, if I don't know the answer, I'm sure I'll be able to find someone that does. Please subscribe to the channel. There are other 511 reviews coming up, right, slowing down a bit because I've done near enough everything that I've got, but there are more, and there will be more because I'm sure I'll buy more kit in the future. So please feel free, subscribe to the channel. You get email updates when new videos are published. I hope you enjoy them, right, and I hope you find them of use. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Welcome back to Mill Kit Reviews. Got a few packs here to review today, right, the ones I've had for a while, used an awful lot. Right, I've got to say that everything gets used in anger, shall we say, and it's used a lot. So when we come around to putting these videos together, right, there's a lot of, in fact it's all the truth, right, nothing's to be hidden from you. What we've got here is the Rush 12 backpack. Right, now I've come across a lot of people that are thinking, they call it the Rush 12 because it's 12 litre. It's not. It's designed as a 12-hour backpack. The actual capacity of this, right, is 21.2 litres or 1,296 cubic inches, which sounds a hell of a lot. The size of it, 18 inches high, top to bottom, 11 inches wide, and quite a respectable 6 inches deep. Right, the pack itself is constructed of 1050D nylon, which a lot of 511 packs are constructed from. Right, it's a water resistant nylon. Right, the one